to the Bellini edit. In today's episode, we're gonna do a little bit of junk journaling. And this is my junk journal. I think today we're gonna do some spreads that'll fit in this pocket. I love filling just like every crevice of this journal with junk. I have this keychain on here that's super cute. Magic 8-ball, a key, and a die on a star-shaped thingy. Super cute. So this is my 2025 junk journal. You can see the front cover, 25. This year's junk journal is a little bit different than junk journals in the past. You can see I started by making it a scrapbook, but I ended up going more in a direction of just making it like a collage, like especially at the end here. That's a film photo that I printed. I shot, developed, and printed this film photo of my friends Anas and Lisa, but so these are scrapbook pages. This is the Kendrick and SZA show. But this is just like straight up junk. Yeah, so I don't know. That's my junk journal. I'm really into this year's junk journal. It's cute. I'm definitely going to run out of space in this year's junk journal. So I'll have to put like a tag on it that it's like the first half of 2025. Hopefully I can make it to next month in this journal and then I'll get a new one. But so that I don't take up more space in the binder portion of the journal, I am going to make some pages to slide into these inserts. And that is going to be our focus today. I want to talk a little bit about a junk journal girly that really inspires me, and that junk journal girly is Martina Calvi. If you are on Instagram or social media, she is Martina Martian, I believe is her handle. My friend got me her book, The Art of Memory Collecting, for Christmas this year. And inside there are all these great ideas for junk journaling and memory collecting. I love this one, keeping a tiny trinket tin, like an Altoids tin, that you fill with like junk stuff and tiny trinkets. I just love that idea. She has a bunch of great ideas like memory magnets, memory locket, a friendship zine or zine or whatever. Yeah, so I just really love this book, full of a lot of great ideas, a really aesthetically published book. Love this, just the look of it is super cute. And I have some other stuff from Martina that I'm most excited about. Is I have this sticker sheet. This sticker sheet is super cute. I don't know what I'm gonna use it on. It's very summer to me, so I don't know when I will use these stickers, but I'm thinking for a project of framed memories, these will come in handy because they're so cute. I don't want them just to go in a junk journal and get kind of lost in the sauce in there. I want them to really be something that I'll frame and maybe hang up, that will be more on display front and center. Yeah, stickers, book. I have also this washi tape, which is an Ian Charms or I Am Charms and Martina collab. And you can see it's like got little trinkets on it. Like there's like a rainbow, there's a coexist or a yin yang, there's an alien, there's some french fries, there's a cow. So I really like this washi tape. It's super cute and super fun. Finally, last but not least, I have this deck of cards, and they are creative journal prompt cards on one side. So you pull out a card and it has a journal prompt, this one being inspiration board. And then when you flip it around, it is creative color scheme cards. So on the back side of every card, there is a color scheme to inspire you which colors to use together in your junk journal spread. So I just absolutely love these. I have been using these, and who knew that all I really needed for junk journaling to junk journal more often was these cards, because you can see in my junk journal, I have used these cards many times. I used this color scheme to inspire this spread here. Just the colors, like there's no theme. There's no thematic cohesion here, but the colors, like it's really great to just give you some guidance on which colors you want to use. This is one of my favorite spreads, just this page. This is like maybe a work in progress or just I'm not doing anything with it, I'm not sure. But over here we have the color scheme inspiration. And I actually had some great stickers that really worked with this color scheme, and I love this color scheme. This blue, this green, this yellow, this orange. I just happened to have this green sticker so on point that I had been wanting to use. This orange and yellowy sticker, so on point. I had been wanting to use that as well. That's like a sticker from my local film lab. This yellow taxi, this green leafy thing, this blue and green calendar sticker, this blue for sale, this blue plate with a quote on it. Like, I had so many stickers that fit this color scheme, and I had so much fun with this page. It's one of my favorite pages in my journal. Today we are just going to make inserts for these spaces in the journal. And we're gonna use the color scheme cards, I think, or the journal inspiration prompts. Oh, guys, I just found my scissors. I've been looking everywhere for these goddamn scissors. I'm so happy I just found them. They're so much better. I was using these scissors, they're so dull. Like, trash those. These are so, I just bought them, so they're super sharp and like, really get the job done. I have so much junk on this junk journaling desk. It's actually out of control. So much junk. I love it all. My friend got me this little notepad. I think I can definitely do something with this as junk. Anyway, let's get focused here. I have this Vogue. I subscribe to Vogue purely for junk journaling purposes. I have a few Vogue issues out. What was I just about to do? Oh, I was looking for my crossword puzzle book, because the pages in my crossword puzzle book are pretty much exactly the right size for, here it is. So I did this one with just a big Van Gogh on the back, and then like this is just a Van Gogh spread on the crossword puzzle page. So that's just like a Van Gogh inspired insert. But yeah, these crossword puzzles pages make for just a great background, whether I cover the crossword puzzle or cut it up or completely cover it with a different background. They just make for a good like size. They have to be cut down a tiny bit, but they're a great size to play with. So I'm gonna cut a couple of them. I'm gonna pull out a couple of them and cut them up. Junk journaling can get really messy, y'all. Like, you can really end up with a lot of trash, like, all over the place. And I don't have a designated trash bin for this stuff, so I often just throw stuff on the floor because I'll go back and just pick it up another time. You know what I mean? All right, so these are our canvases. This is what we're working with. I've cut out 3 pages. That's, you know, 6 when you count front and back. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with these guys? Well, I'm at a loss, so let's pull a color scheme card. And I already showed you this one, I think, but we'll go with it. We'll just take one right off the top and run with it. We have a kind of dark red, a kind of not quite royal blue, but like this blue, which kind of matches the Tommy behind me, the Tommy record. This kind of mustardy yellow. Not quite mustard, but not a vibrant yellow. And then this kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say salmon pink, but this pink, lighter, almost really close to the red, but a lighter pink than the red. So this is our color scheme card. This is our color inspiration. And so we will pull one of these and get started off to the races. My first thing I see is this yellow, but this yellow is far more vibrant than the yellow we're chasing here, but like, it's not too far off. The yellow could be good. Honestly, these colors might be kind of hard to find stuff for. Let's look at my washi tape. This is a box of washi tape. Do we see any of the colors in here? Not really. Like, that's okay. I don't know. Ooh, here's a receipt. I think that's pretty dang close. It's a little bit light, but it kind of works. This is a receipt for a pizza order. And when you put it with this yellow, it matches. Let's roll with it. Ooh. What about this blue? What about these books? They're not quite the blue we want, but all together they kind of equal out to being that blue. So I've been wanting to use this book stack. It says less is known than people think. And I've been wanting to use that for a while. Cool. So this video is really inspired by Emma Chamberlain. She has been doing videos of her sewing and doing painting with this kind of like angle on the tripod. She honestly would do it more like higher up even, looking down more. So maybe we'll try that. I took a little bit of a break. I put my glasses on. I don't like filming in my glasses because you can see the reflection. I don't know. I'll take them off. I'm nearsighted, not farsighted, so I can see what I'm doing in front of me, no problem. I'll need them when I'm driving and when it helps at work with some things, but for junk journaling and filming, I don't think I think I'll survive without them. So I pulled some stuff here. Let's bring you back down. And also during my break that I just took, I went and got this yerba. I had 2 coffees today. Okay, so I have a coaster. Here's one. This sticker is just lying around. Does this go with like the blue and the red? It certainly goes with the red and it kind of goes with the blue. We'll use it. Why not? I pulled this Kodak Ultramax. I just loaded some color film, this Ultramax 400, into my Minolta 7000 film camera, and I feel like this blue is pretty close to the blue. It is pretty close to the blue I want, and there's this yellow. It doesn't quite fit the yellow, but it's cool. And then there's this red in the Kodak. So we'll cut this up and use this. Here's the film canister. I don't know what I'll ever do with these, but I do save them. We're gonna cut up this Kodak. It was $10. Okay, so we have the pink represented in this Matisse sticker. We have the yellow represented for sure, and the blue represented as well, and the red represented in the popcorn and the Kodak. Added some red with that marker. there you have it, folks. Missing something here, need something there.